Hi fellow flowers, Violet here and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to add the butterfly stitch to the end of your lanyard. Every once in a while I will make a lanyard for fun and not for a video, and it's kind of like a little snapshot into what's happening in my life at that point. But this is life's recent project, and when I got asked to show how to finish with the butterfly stitch, I thought this lanyard would be perfect. So I'm going to show you how to finish with that. Now for this, you want to have a couple of inches of string left on your lanyard. So I do have about 10 to 12 inches of working string left. And this is just so that your lanyard can have a really distinguishable curl to the butterfly stitch. Now, if you aren't familiar with the butterfly stitch, I'll post the tutorial for that down below, but I will show you how to do that on here. Now the butterfly stitch takes two strings, which can either be across from each other, or you can use two strings that are next to each other, which would be these two. But for this, I'm going to use the two clear, which are across from each other. Now traditionally you would begin with a knot, but since we are finishing with the butterfly, I'm just going to immediately make a loop with the left hand string. And then I'll grasp the right hand string here and I'll wrap it around that loop and use my middle finger here to kind of hold it down. Then I'll make a second loop and I will insert it into the first loop, put my pointer finger through it, and then pull the left hand string tightly around that. And the butterfly stitch is just a continuation of this. So next I will make a loop with the left hand string and insert that into the loop. Now I can pull the slack from that loop tight, and you'll see I have a new working loop. And so I'll just continue to make loops and insert them into one another and pull their slack tight. And we'll do this all the way down until we reach the end of our string and have maybe like an inch or two left. So fast forward and I am down to just a little bit of string left. To finish this, I will insert the remaining string directly through the loop. So I didn't make a loop this time, I'm just inserting it in. And then I'm making a knot on the top of it. And then I can trim all that off. And there you can see there is a bit of a curl and I have a butterfly stitch on top. So next I will move on to the purple pair of strings here. So again, starting on the left hand side, I will make a loop. Then the string that's on the right hand side, I will wrap it around that loop, make a loop with this, and insert it through that loop, and then pull the slack from my original loop tightly down. Now, if you want the curl from your butterfly stitch to be going the same way, you want to start your loop on the same side. So starting the loop with all the strings that are on the left hand side or all the strings that are on the right hand side. However, if you want the butterfly stitch to be going opposite directions, then you would start with the left hand loop and then you would start with a right handed loop and so on. Now, after you have woven all of your side strings into butterfly stitches, it's up to you if you want to either trim off the main strings or if you'd like to turn those into a butterfly stitch as well. I kind of like just trimming them off, but yeah, feel free to make this your own. Now, I'm just trimming off the remaining strings from the rest of my butterfly stitches, but thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial and keep blooming. I'll see you in the next one.